Welcome to Question and Answer on Maps and its Elements. Let's learn with MG. Stories, poems, and learning magic. Get ready to explore the world of maps with us. Multiple choice question 1. Which of these is not an element of a map? A. Direction. B. Symbols. C. Scale. D. Size. The correct answer is D. Size. Multiple choice question 2. If 1 centimeter on the map is equal to 100 kilometers on the ground, then 5 centimeters on the map would be equal to A. 5 kilometers, B. 50 kilometers, C. 500 kilometers, D. 5,000 kilometers, D. 5,000 kilometers. The correct answer is C. 500 kilometers. Multiple choice question 3. On the map, there is an arrow. In which direction does this arrow point? A. West, B. East, C. North, D. South. The correct answer is C. North. Multiple choice question 4. Which color is used to represent forests and grasslands? A. Green, B. Yellow, C. Brown, D. Blue. The correct answer is A. Green. Let's fill in the blanks. A blank map of India shows the different types of crops grown in different states. The answer is thematic. A book of maps is called in blank. The answer is atlas. North, east is A or in blank direction. The answer is intermediate. A blank shows all the directions on a map. The answer is compass. A blank is a drawing of all or part of the Earth's surface. The answer is map. The work of making maps is called blank. The answer is cartography. The blank tells us what the map is about and the type of information we will get from it. The answer is title. A crisscross pattern of vertical and horizontal lines on a map is called a blank. The answer is grid. Let's try some true or false questions. A map is a drawing of all or part of the Earth's surface. True. Thematic maps show natural features like mountains and rivers. False. A compass shows all the directions on a map. True. There are 6 cardinal directions. False. A grid helps to locate places on a map easily. True. Green color on a map represents deserts. False. Let's look at symbols and their meanings. Yellow color represents desert. Green color stands for plains, forests, and grasslands. Blue is for lakes, ponds, rivers, and so on. White shows areas covered with snow. Black is used for roads, railways, bridges, and more. Orange represents mountains and hills. Different symbols are used for country capitals, wildlife sanctuaries, beaches, and rivers on maps. Let's define the following terms. Cardinal directions. The 4 major directions, north, south, east, and west, are called cardinal directions. Large-scale map. Large-scale maps show a small area in greater detail. Grid. The vertical and horizontal lines seen as divisions on a map are called a grid. Intermediate directions. Northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest are the 4 intermediate directions. Let's answer some short questions. What is a map? A map is a flat drawing of the Earth made on a flat surface using specific signs and symbols to show physical features, cities, states, roads, and more. What is a thematic map? A thematic map gives specific information of a single type or theme. Which color is used to depict a desert in a map? The color yellow is used to depict a desert. What are the elements of a map? The elements of a map are title, distance, direction, symbols key or legend, and grid. Who makes maps? A cartographer makes maps. More short answers. Where is the legend placed in a map? A legend is at the bottom of the map. Which colors are used to represent roads, railways, and bridges? Black lines are used for roads, railways, and bridges. How many cardinal directions are there? There are 4 cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west. Why do sailors use maps? Sailors use maps for navigation. Name 3 types of maps. The 3 types are physical map, political map, and thematic map. Let's continue with short answers. What is a scale? A scale is the ratio between the distance on the map and the actual distance on the ground. What is a compass? A compass is an instrument which shows directions. Its arrow always points to the north direction. What is a key or legend? A key or legend is a list of symbols that appear on a map. Why are symbols and colors used in a map? It is not possible to draw the actual shape and size of features like roads, bridges, buildings, trees, railway lines, and fields, so symbols and colors are used. What does a physical map show? A physical map shows features like forests, mountains, and rivers of a given place. Here are more short answers. Why do we need a scale for a map? A small distance on paper represents a large distance on the ground, so a scale is chosen for this purpose. What is a political map? A political map shows international boundaries, state borders, and the capital of each state. Why is it necessary to understand the elements of a map, and what are the elements? In order to read a map, it is essential to understand the elements, which are legend or directions, scale, and grid. What would happen if a map did not have a legend or a key? It would be difficult to read the map, as different people would read the symbols differently. Let's discuss the advantages of using a map. Maps are useful in many ways. They help in planning the layout of roads, industries, parks, gardens, and residential complexes. Maps are used for navigation by sailors, pilots, and drivers. They are helpful for planning and strategy from the air. Now, let's explain how the different elements of a map help. The title gives the information displayed on the map. The legend or key helps us identify the symbols used. The directions shown by a compass rose help us find the correct direction. The scale helps us calculate the actual distance by looking at the map. The grid helps us locate landmarks on the map. Let's look at some differences. A large-scale map shows a small area in greater detail, such as a map of a city or village. A small-scale map shows a larger area in less detail, like a map of countries. Physical maps show features like mountains, rivers, and forests of given places. Thematic maps give specific information like types of soil, crops, or rainfall. Picture study. Use the compass given to answer the following questions. If Himesh walked towards the south and then made a right turn, in which direction would they be headed? The answer is east. If Himesh was walking towards the east and then made a left turn, what would be the new direction? The answer is west. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video to support more learning content like this.